Hi, Sarah Scalpel here. I have my contacts in tonight. I decided to put those in. It's been a while since I've worn them, but I'll wear them for videos and such. I'm going to do a 100 of my favorite things video. It's a way for me to introduce myself better, maybe. Maybe if you guys like what I like too, that's cool. We can bond over that. So I'll get started. Number one, I love music. My flute, playing, writing music, listening to it, love music, all sorts. I'll give anything a try, but I'm not usually a fan of R&B and hip-hop, obviously, but I mean, sometimes I find myself, I'll dance to it in a club. Two, I like motorcycle rides. I love motorcycle rides, yep. I want my own bike. Possibly it's the culture, going on runs and hanging out with people. It's fun. We met some cool people that way so far. Three, I love Halloween. I love Halloween and everything to do with it, honestly. Or obviously. Four, I like goth style. I like classic goth, hot couture goth, and pastel and cutesy sort of. I like those. I also like the Victorian goth too. Looks, stuff like that. Steampunk. That's borderline goth. It could be goth, but you can do steampunk goth, yeah. But big hats, I love big hats. I love my black that I wore in the other videos and stuff. I should be wearing it now, but oh well. But I do love my big hats. I have an orange one that I wear to the beach that some old lady commented on and loved it, and she wanted one just like it. I'm like, ha, yes. Six, I love animals, having pets. Chickens, dogs, rats, rabbits, cats, frogs, owls, horses. I had a newt once too. I've had a whole bunch of different pets. I love different animals and taking care of them differently, and yep, I miss my chickens most. I miss fresh eggs. Seven, I like sex. I'll admit that. Like, who doesn't? Like, having that part of myself be there is important in my life. Like, I'm someone who can't go without it. Eight, my spirituality, my being a witch and everything, or a Catholic witch, everything that goes along with it. I find stuff I resonate with. I love doing that. Tarot, crystals, herbal stuff. I love that, and that leads into 9, gardening. I love gardening. Plants and growing my own food and everything. That was fun when I had a really big garden not too long ago. 10, I love mermaids, fairies, dwarves, and unicorns. Like, when it comes to, I'll get into later, but dwarves are a thing with me, and mermaids and fairies, obviously, because I got to be a fairy just this summer. That's kind of why I did my hair green. 11, my favorite colors include green, pink, gold, silver, metallics, and black. I love all those colors. Mostly green, pink, and gold. 12, pretty tattoos and body jewelry. When it complements someone really well, or on myself. I love my belly button piercing I just got. I can't wait to change it. I'm gonna give it like 6 to 9 months. A lot of time to heal before I go and switch it out, but I already have stuff picked out that I want to wear. 13, Ren fairs. I love acting in them or just going to them as a guest. I love Ren fairs. Like, that's why I kind of did my hair green, because I played a fairy at the Jersey Ren Fair. That was fun. So much fun. I got to be the spring fairy Blossom. I loved it. Kids loved me. I loved it. 14, reading books, writing, anything to do with literature. I love horror movies. 15, obviously it's kind of up there. It's sort of with the Halloween stuff, but I watch horror movies all year round. I love them. I can't wait for what's the new one coming out? There's one I can't remember off the top of my head, but I didn't see it yet, but I'll see it eventually somehow. Okay, 16, food. I love food. I'm skinny, but I love my food. Asian food, sugary, sweet things. I love my sweets. I love baking. I think I'll get to that later. Oops, I might have said it too early, but I love sweet things and I love Asian food. And 17, rum, alcohol. In moderation, I love it. I love my rum. I prefer rum and vodka to anything else, to wine or beer. So Kraken is one of my favorites. Malibu, coconut rum, I love. That one with pineapple juice is delicious. 18, Pittsburgh, where I was born. I love Pittsburgh, it's in my blood. So yes, I'm a Steelers fan and everything. I bleed black and gold, all that good stuff. And we know good food. 19, Stage Combat. I need and want to do more here. I'm not sure if I will get around to it. There's all sorts of things that I want to, like, there's workshops and stuff I would like to go to, but 20, Silk Aerial. I would love to do this also, but I also need someone to study under and have the money and time to go and do this. I wish I could do more of it. But I also love circus tricks too, and I taught myself a little bit of contact juggling and stuff like that. I was trying to teach myself contortion stuff, trying to bend myself and get flexible, which helps with dancing. But 21, Camping, hiking. Being out in nature. My dad raised me to love nature, so I like just being outside sometimes. I don't get to do that a lot, but my allergies kind of make it a pain, but I take a pill and I'm okay. 22, fishing, archery, some hunting. This also, my dad raised me kind of to like hunting, and like I like shooting archery at targets. And fishing's fun. I wish I fished more a little bit. I'd like to go crabbing at some point. 23, comics. I am a huge comic nerd. I like DC. I love my Harley, my Gotham Sirens. Also, though, Deadpool, Gwenpool, Battle Pope, stuff like that, and even like anything off-brand, like Lumberjanes I need to get and read that. 24, anime, manga. Again, in college I was in anime club and everything, and I loved it, and we just watched stuff, and we'd go to cons. It was fun, and that leads to 25, cosplay and going to conventions and cons and stuff. Used to go to Katsucon and everything. I don't know, I might go back there. MagFest, it was fun with my friends. I love that. It's like a greatest vacation ever. Like best 3-4 days of my life when I'm at one. 26, steampunk stuff. Yeah, my ex's wedding and my mom and I planned out steampunk wedding for us, and it was right around Halloween, October too, so it was like fall metallic colors and everything. And it was wonderful and beautiful, and I loved it. Steampunk, awesome stuff. Like, it was gorgeous. Everyone loved it. 27, art, painting, drawing, just creating, crafting, obviously. Like, yeah, I paint, I draw, I do everything since high school. 28, ordering my own groceries online for pickup or delivery. I love this. This is in my area. I don't know if you've got it. Not everyone has it, but I moved to an area where this is available, and I freaking love it. I love it, love it, love it. 29, hidden object games. This is funny, but when it comes to video games, I'm somewhat of a casual gamer. I love hidden object games. In college, I like almost spent too much time doing that. Not enough time doing my schoolwork, almost, but I still got good grades. But that leads to 30, Nintendo and handheld games. Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, Fire Emblem, and old school ones, like the versions of that. I can't wait to build my own emulator soon for that, so I can get all those old games back. 31, puzzles. I like Sudoku, word puzzles, crossword puzzles, and jigsaw puzzles. If it's something I can sit and figure out, I love it. I'm all about it. 32, tea and coffee in small amounts. I can drink a lot more tea than I can coffee because caffeine sets off my migraines, but I love tea and coffee, both equally. Tea maybe a little bit more. 33, ghost stories, like on YouTube, and listening to other channels and watching a lot of YouTube, stuff like that. That's inspired me to do my own videos here. I just like love to put them on. 34, Harry Potter. I'm a Harry Potter geek, and I remember when I was 11, I aged with Harry. I remember before it was popular and stuff, I was into it and reading this, and everyone was just like, what is this Harry Potter? I would totally be a Ravenclaw or a Slytherin with Slytherin and Ravenclaw mix sometimes. Definitely that's me, Ravenclaw. 35, swing dancing and jazz music. This, a friend got me into this with the Ren Fair and stuff, and I actually had a swinging 16th birthday party. It was fun, so swing dancing is fun, yes. 36, putting together Gundam models. My ex got me into this. He had some, and he was just not going to do some of them. He's like, okay, you can try and put them together. I love putting together Gundam models. Like now I want some just to put together. 37, tabletop games like D&D and LARPing. Well, LARPing's not tabletop, obviously, but stuff like that. I am forever a female dwarf. Me and my love affliction for being a dwarf. My character Torga, or Inga, but I like Torga the name better, so I go by Torga the dwarf. Torga's Sparkle Shine is my character. Facial hair, like sideburns at least, and everything when I play, when I'm LARPing. But I'm essentially Gimli. If I was anyone from the Lord of the Rings, I'd be Gimli. 38. History, studying it and learning new things about history interests me, especially certain periods in time over others, like Egyptian, Renaissance, Europe, medieval Europe, that. 39. Trivia games. Oh yeah, I used to be in Quiz Bowl in high school, and that was super fun, and I kind of missed that, and I'm a wealth of useless information, so I love my trivia games. 40. Cute dresses, like the one I'm wearing now, this one, black and white, and adding to my collection, especially ones with pockets, dresses with pockets. If anyone orders me dresses and sends me dresses for presents or anything, yeah, try and find ones with pockets. 41. Glitter. I love glitter. My art teacher actually hates glitter. It's funny. It's from high school. Mrs. Robinson. She hated glitter, but I love it. I wouldn't use it in my projects because there was no need to add it really, but glitter is always awesome because fairy. 42. Belly dancing. I love belly dancing. It's something I wish I did more of and could study with someone. I've been meaning to, but I don't know if I'll get the time and money to do this either. But it would be really awesome if I could be part of a group or something. I was supposed to be part of Antipode at some point, or being a guest with Antipode. That would be awesome if Jackie could get back to me about that. Yeah, that'd be cool. I love you guys, Antipode. I miss you, PSU friends. 43. Taekwondo and martial arts. I did Taekwondo for like a month in college there. It was fun. I would love to get back to it, but I can't find people who teach the old school, not Olympic version of Taekwondo. If I could find someone who teaches around me the old school, that would be awesome. I'd like to take Taekwondo again. It's good exercise. 44. Traveling, seeing new places, because I haven't really seen a lot so far in my life. I haven't gotten out of the country even yet, so if I can add traveling to places and visiting places to my life, that would be wonderful. 45. Acting, stuff, theater, performing. I love, obviously, that's kind of why I make these, and just whenever I can, I should get involved with more local theater, maybe try to do that there or something. I want to put movies together and stuff, so I have ideas for movies. 46. Making fans of something I like that another person didn't know of beforehand, or like I make a suggestion and they totally love it and go for it, and that just makes me feel amazing. Like when I worked at the library, I would suggest a book or something or a TV show to someone and they'd fall in love with it, and I'm like, yes. Like American Horror Story, I got some older folks hooked on that because it was awesome at the time. Season 3, 4 about, yeah. 47. Well-behaved children. Like the one family that I met from Fair, I love their kids. I want kids that well-behaved. I hope I will be able to raise my kids to be that well-behaved, but when kids are well-behaved, it just warms my heart. 48. Having a smartphone finally. I've had it for a little bit, but I didn't have a smartphone until like a few years back, so yay, I finally have a smartphone. That's great. 49. YouTubers like Steven Crowder, Shoe on Head, and things like that, politics and stuff, and keeping up to date on that. That's kind of going into another one. Yeah, I like them. Oh, Gavin McInnes and Milo, I love you guys. Just saying. 50. Candles, scented or non. Just love candlelight and everything, especially when I'm taking baths, which is another one on here, but love my candles, love especially good smelling ones. 51. Sewing, making clothes for myself, and making stuffed animals. I love sewing, and either by hand or by machine. Sometimes it's just easier by machine, especially if I'm working on like cosplays for myself. That kind of goes with cosplays, the sewing, but also making stuffed animals by hand. That's fun. I'd like to do more of that maybe. 52, being able to pay off my debts and earning my way. I definitely love when I pay things down, bills and everything, and make them go away. It's the best feeling ever. Yay. 53, specifically just singing along with songs on Pandora YouTube. I will do this for hours. Like, it's hilarious. Like, when I said music earlier, singing along to it, yeah. This might be a repeat, but 54, Game of Thrones and fantasy stuff. I love Game of Thrones. I'm finally all caught up with everyone else, so I'm waiting with everyone else. Usually I was like way behind and I could just watch it all and not have to wait. It was wonderful. Why did I like catch up? But fantasy and everything, obviously, huge nerd. 55, Vikings, yeah, the show Vikings and everything to do with them. 56, 90s Nick and Cartoon Network 90s nostalgia stuff. I love all that stuff that I grew up with from my childhood. I'm trying to collect the DVDs and stuff. 57, this is an odd one, but drinking pickle juice straight when I need it. Hear me out. It's nature's Gatorade. It really freaking works when you need like electrolytes and everything. It's awesome. It heals my muscles when I'm sore so well. Yeah. And the next one, 58, taking bubble bath or bath bomb baths. I love bubble baths or bath bomb baths. Love them. They just like relax me so much. 59, learning computer tech stuff. I feel so smart when I do, yeah. I'm trying to teach myself coding and stuff and programming. I'm trying to get better with computers, maybe get a job in tech. That would be a really cool idea on top of this. 60, shaving when I've gotten really gross. I like being silky smooth. Like, I know there are some women that don't like shaving, but I actually love shaving. 61, visiting cemeteries or walking by one. This is, yeah, an odd one but obviously kind of gothy, but I just love cemeteries. Like, it's a peaceful place. I don't know, I made peace with death and everything. I faced a lot of it in my life, a lot of people dying around me. Yeah, I love cemeteries. They're fun places, like calm places when I need to get away to a calm place. 62, baking desserts more so than cooking. Yeah, this kind of goes with my love of food and sweets. Baking, I prefer baking to cooking, so I'm more a dessert person than an entree preparer, maker. 63, I prefer hot and warm places to cold and snow, so I'd rather live in Florida and like the Bahamas and sweat than freeze in like Alaska or something. 64, making these YouTube videos. Yes, I feel like I'm accomplishing something. I love making YouTube videos now. Now that I've started, I cannot go back. 65, I wrote vigilante justice. Usually if I dish it out, I don't know what that means. Okay, my brain. 66, not having to wake up super early or being able to sleep in. Yes, I love that. I can be so lazy because I feel like I'm constantly running and constantly out of energy. So not having to wake up super early and being able to sleep in is awesome. Usually I can do that. And 67, staying up crazy late when insomnia hits and I get things done. Yeah, it's great when I actually get things done. It's just a pain in the butt when I'm just like awake and can't sleep. I like staying up late. I'm a night owl. 68, having a significant other and relationships. I really do love being in a relationship. I prefer it to be not in a relationship. I mean, I can be healthily by myself alone, kind of, sort of, in a way, but I prefer to be with someone else. I'm not super codependent. I'm working on becoming less codependent. I'm 69, going to amusement parks and riding rides, especially now that I like coasters. Yes, I love my coasters. 70, seeing stand-up comics in person. Like, I got to see Andrew Dice Clay recently. That was really cool. I love seeing stand-up comics. Like, I saw them in college. Like, it was like $5 or free. The one time Rob Schneider came out, that was fun. 71, going to zoos, aquariums, because seeing animals, and I love aquariums. I almost think I might like aquariums more than I like zoos. Like, I love the Camden one. It has all these touch bowls and you can touch the starfish and everything, and stingrays. I love petting stingrays. I could just do that all day. It's like, that's the part of mermaid in me. I could just pet stingrays all day. And starfish. And I have a love for starfish. And octopi. Octopi are my spirit animal because they only come out of their house when they absolutely need to. I love that. That is me. I said 72, Feeling like a celeb when it happens or someone recognizes me from like any of the haunts I've done or the Ren fairs. When people like see me and they're like, oh hey, it's you, I remember you. Like maybe they see if I wear my contacts out, they might like put two and two together. My nurse, well, my hair's a lot longer now, but sometimes it happens. It's like, that just makes my day. I don't know why, but it feels special. 73, when I tutored kids or helped someone learn something, like when I was working at the library and I helped old folks learn how to use the computers. It felt super awesome that they could go then and like do everything on the computer by themselves and didn't need my help. And I gave them, I feel like I'm giving you this new lease on life. Yeah, I love teaching, and like I used to tutor when I was in like middle school, high school. That was fun. More middle school, I think. Middle school tutoring elementary kids. That was fun. 74, not having to do anything, just existing sometimes. Yes, I like that. Not having to do anything in the world, just lay there and relax. Sometimes that's much needed. 75, swimming, whether in a pool or lake or ocean, being in water. I need to, especially going to the ocean. In the summertime. I didn't go this summer enough to the ocean. 76, being driven around and not having to drive. I don't know why, but I just don't really like driving. I like being driven around instead of having to do the driving. Driving can be really stressful, at least around here in Jersey. It definitely is. There's so many weird, like, rules of the road in Jersey. 77, trying to teach myself foreign languages, even though it's tough and I might not be learning anything because I don't get to practice it. But I love teaching myself different languages. I try Duolingo and everything, Chinese, Japanese, Mandarin, Japanese, French, Spanish, yeah, sign language, stuff like that. I don't know if that was one. 78, having my own little space of wherever I live. I am a nester. Like, yeah, I need my own little, like, this is my spot, like Sheldon. I have this is my spot, don't mess with it. I'm weird like that. 79, getting my nails done. I never used to do it, but I really love getting my nails done now. And like pampering myself in that way. I never used to do it, but I like it now a lot. It's fun. 80, going to haunted house rides, walkthroughs. This kind of goes with the Halloween stuff, but I mean, I like going to them, especially when they're open when it's not Halloween, and going to them like on the boardwalk and stuff. Like my favorite one is in Ocean City, Maryland. I love that one. I hope they never close. I love it. I want to always go back there. I didn't get to go there this year and I wanted to really bad. I don't know. It's still open. I'll have to look that up. 81, scaring myself, challenging myself, and pushing my limits. I definitely like that. Like the extreme haunts, like I might want to do that, but I wonder if I could just do it to a certain level without having to like put up with all the stuff that they want to do to you. Like I wonder if I could like make my own contract. Okay, you can do these things to me, but not these things. 82, spending time with family as I don't get to see them much. Yeah, it is really nice to go back and see my mom and my dad. They're divorced now and living separate houses, but I like going to see them. I miss them. I think we get along better now that I'm out of the house. 83, going to Philly and South Street and hanging with awesome people. I'm glad I have that in my life. Shout out to you guys, my Philly crew. I love you guys, Boiler Room and stuff, and Tattooed Moms and stuff, and hanging out with everyone. Yeah, it's been fun getting to know y'all. 84, visiting Japanese markets like Maido Market and getting delicious food. I love that. And Second Avenue or something. I miss that place. I want to go back there. And I think there's one in Jersey here, and I can't remember. Mitsuwa Market. I love places like that, like Asian grocery stores and doing grocery shopping there. And eating healthy because they eat way healthier than like American food. 85, when people are just super polite or give compliments for no reason. Like when I get randomly complimented on my green hair, it makes my day, it makes me smile. Can't help but be happy. It's like, oh cool, you don't think I'm such a freak. Like, cool. Like, thanks. And I usually pass on a compliment them on something. Oh, I like your dress or shirt, whatever. 86, dressing up fancy sometimes for no reason. Yeah, my friends did this. We did this in high school. We dressed up for the movies one time just for no reason, just fancy dresses, and we lied about like, oh yeah, we totally had a thing to go to, and it was great. confused people dress up fancy for no reason sometimes. 87, when the boyfriend indulges me and spoils me, like baths and snack cakes and everything. Those are my thing. When he sets up a bath for me, that's the sweetest thing ever. 88, taking care of pets' children. I guess I do have a nurturing nature, taking care of things. I like to do that. I wish to do more of that, especially as I get older here. Maybe I'm just hitting my prime, 26, 27 here, and I'm like, must take care of things. That's me. 89, quiet places. I'm not really a fan of noise, which is funny because I work in quite a noisy place, loud music and stuff, so I don't like being around like that. And when I can get away from it and get quiet, yeah. 90, when it's raining and sunny and warm at the same time. When it's raining but sunny, and I love that kind of weather, that's my favorite. And when it's warm, it has to be warm, not cold. And 91, blacklight and things that glow, and sometimes going to things like raves, or like, you know, the raves that are hosted at like conventions and stuff. That was fun. Things like that. Blacklight and glowing. My hair kind of glowed at one point. It sort of does underneath blacklight now, but it washed out a little bit. So. 92, Pokemon Go. I still try to play Pokemon Go, and I take Pokewalks, and it's a good way to stay healthy, especially in the nicer weather. It's kind of hard to do in winter, but yeah, love Pokemon Go. 93, going on ghost hunts or paranormal investigations. I love this. I wish I could do more of it. Apparently, I live right around the South Jersey Soul Searchers, and I want to see you guys again and be part of things with you, but I don't know. If y'all go to Pennhurst, I want to go to Pennhurst again and do a legit investigation again. 94, self-help books and constantly trying to improve myself and grow. I like that. Some people like aren't really into that or think it's like phooey, and some of the books really aren't really helpful, but I try to improve myself constantly, so at least I'm trying. 95, living away from my parents and not being in their house anymore. Sorry, Mom and Dad, but yeah, I like being out on my own. I kind of always have been very good at being out on my own. My brother was the one who got homesick. 96, wearing my PJs all day and not leaving the house some days. Yes, that's why a lot of my videos I'm not even wearing makeup. And I just decided to do a video. I'm kind of lazy. I'm like, sort of like The Amazing Atheist. He's like, or at least how he started. Now he like kind of cares more about his appearance in his videos, but at first he didn't, and I was like, that's me. 97, shopping and spending when I have the money to spend. I like shopping, or when I need something and finding it and getting exactly what I need. I'm also not really I don't take long shopping. I just get my stuff and get out. Usually it's funny. My boyfriend's more of a girl than me, I swear, with shopping. Like, he'll look around in the store for hours. I can't. 98, sometimes going to Catholic Mass, and especially midnight Christmas Mass. Oh, despite being a witch, I still like going to Mass. Sometimes I feel like I need to. Like, I haven't gone in a while. I might like to. I was brought up Catholic. It's kind of hard to, like, get rid of that once you've been raised in it, and it's like, I don't know. I almost thought about becoming a nun. Like, maybe in my old age I might. I don't know. If they'd take me. 99, repainting dolls. Like, I just did my video of my mermaid doll. I really like repurposing items and changing them from like something normal to something like god spoopy and something that, you know, I'd actually want to have around my house. Yeah. And drumroll, 100, trying to figure out what my dreams mean when I remember them. Usually they're trying to tell me something, and I usually get something out of them. And yeah, trying to figure out my dreams. So that's 100. Woo! Got through it. It's a long video. Sorry for the long video, but if you guys watch it all the way through, thank you. It's a way to get to know me better. Bye!